Good evening. First, I would like to thank the Francis Ouimet Scholarship Fund for allowing me to speak at this year's annual banquet. And for all of you here tonight, thank you for supporting such a generous organization. I am proud to be standing up here representing all the Ouimet scholars. We benefit from the experience of working at golf courses, and the Ouimet Scholarship supporters help us afford our dream college. The financial support I have received has allowed me to enjoy the college experience and has helped my parents and me focus on my education and learning. I am not constantly worrying about debt. I cannot put into words what this means to me and my family. So I want to start by thanking all of you for making this all possible. As it was said in the video, it can be quite a struggle not understanding social cues or having a hard time with social communication. I tried to fit in, was unsuccessful most of the time, was laughed at, ridiculed, and bullied. These were the most difficult years of my life, especially with the neurobiological disorder of Asperger autism, as well as general anxiety disorder, which makes me extremely nervous, especially when giving speeches like this. It was my inability to adapt to this classroom setting and self-regulation, but that's just how my brain works. With all that, I had one positive thing that I really enjoyed from a young age, and that was playing golf. When I would get home from school, usually after a horrible and stressful day, I would go out and work on my game and pretty much just relax. However, the teaching style needed to be tailored to my disabilities, in which I needed to see a task before I could learn it and then practice the skill. Luckily for me, my mentor and golf instructor, Bob Miller, came into my life. Bob would show me different ways in which to learn a golf swing, such as using a desk chair on wheels to learn body rotation, or breathing exercise to slow down my momentum. For more than 15 years, Bob has inspired me. I remember following the first day of club championship weekend, being the youngest golfer and playing for the first time. I had the tee off first. I was very nervous, especially when my first shot landed in a sand trap. The front nine was a complete disaster, and by the end of day one, I was in last place and definitely out of the tournament. Later that afternoon, Bob came up to me and gave me his lucky coin, and he told me to squeeze it when I felt nervous. He explained to me that my mindset needed to be focused, calm, and determined to succeed the next day's round. On the final day of competition, I began making birdies and pars. Standing on the green of the last hole, I again squeezed the coin while analyzing the putt. I began my backswing, following through, striking the ball. Surprisingly, the ball lifted the cup and stopped. My heart sank. I looked away for an instant, and when I heard the crowd let out a loud roar, the ball had dropped into the cup. I let an enormous sigh of relief. With Bob's support and the lucky coin, I finished the championship in second place, the lowest score of the day. Bob couldn't make it here tonight, but thank you for letting me use this coin. Golf has definitely helped me in my life. It has taught me whether I miss a shot on the course or get called nasty names at school, move on to the next one and do the best you can. I eventually was able to successfully incorporate that thought process in my whole life. My greatest challenge, though, was my disappointment from a non-acceptance to a college due to social and academic expectations of standardized testing scores. Even though I was an honor student throughout high school, I felt embarrassed about how they were judging me. Because of my lifelong challenge with Asperger autism, I decided to carve my own path to college. I took courses at my local community college to prove that I could strive and succeed in college. A positive outcome from attending Cape Cod Community College was responding to a help wanted position for summer employment at Hyannisport Golf Club in 2018. There, I was fortunate to have met Dave Wilson, the new head golf pro at the time. Dave Wilson is someone I most admire because of his sincere personality, patience, advice, and encouragement in my future career path as a PGA golf professional. Even though Dave was my boss, he was more like an older brother. He was very easy to talk to, and being an only child and not really having another family to grow up on Cape, he made a great difference in my life. Throughout my 4 years at Hyannisport, he introduced me to so many members who wanted to see me succeed in my future ambitions. Dave was also instrumental in introducing me to Methodist University alumnus, Zach Sweet. After that conversation, it was full speed ahead to my application to Methodist University. David was the first to hear of my acceptance to Methodist and to the PGM program. Today, I feel like other students who are extremely excited and beaming with joy about attending the college of their choice. One of the most important things I have learned while deciding on a career in golf is golf does not discriminate against age, disability, or status. Golf is a lifelong sport that connects us one to another, building lasting memories and friendships to be enjoyed by anyone who truly has a passion. I have that passion. Through hard work, perseverance, and my passion for golf, my perception of life has always guided me. I perceive the world as challenging, but I learned from my upbringing to take one day at a time. My parents have been amazing advocates for me through the best of times and the worst of times. Their sacrifice, including early retirement and moving me to North Carolina, along my service dog summer, has been a steady constant for me. They have encouraged me to be open-minded, not to judge others, to be optimistic, be kind, have patience, and always give back, and to be grateful for what I've achieved. The unconditional love of my family has made me who I am today. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And once again, I'd like to thank all of you. I hope one day I will be able to help other students achieve their goals, just as you have helped me, and I'm honored to add this special award to my resume. In closing, with every challenging decision, there are valuable lessons to be learned. Motivate yourself to always get back up. Don't give up, get up. And always listen to the people who care about you, because they have the best interests at heart. And finally, if you ever meet a person that seems a little different, a simple hello could go a long way for me. It certainly did for me. Thank you, and go Methodist Golf. We're chasing championships again. Repeat.
Anthony, please accept this Ouimet plaque as a memento of this evening, your service to golf and your lifelong relationship with golf, which is just evolving. Wow. That's our product, folks. That's a Ouimet scholar. During the last few years, based on the generosity of our donors, the Ouimet Fund has increased the reach of our scholarship awards to meet more than 50% of the financial need for Ouimet scholars. This is an incredible achievement achieved by our sponsors and donors. Anthony, thank you for representing Ouimet scholars as a student speaker tonight. In appreciation for your contribution to this annual banquet, I'm pleased to announce that during this academic year, the Francis Ouimet Scholarship Fund will cover 100% of your financial need.